Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to talk about Meta Verified and what it is, because ever since Meta, the company that owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc., announced that they were launching this Meta Verified, which is their new product, it's caused a lot of buzz because people have been making some ridiculous claims saying that Meta is now making me pay for my security, which is not 100% true. So what is this Meta Verified? Before we can get down to Meta Verified, we just need to understand how this all came to be, and we can all thank Twitter. And I mean to say that sarcastically, because when Elon acquired Twitter, he slowly started launching the Twitter Blue subscription, which allowed you to purchase the blue verification badge that was before given to celebrities, politicians, and maybe some multinational organizations. But anyone who was willing to pay was able to buy the verification badge on Twitter. There was no verification of if you're a real human or not, nothing happening. If you're willing to pay, any account that you have would be verified and would have the blue badge. What Meta is doing with Meta Verified is more or less the same. But during the application process of the Meta Verified, you would have to upload your valid government ID, and the name in the valid government ID would be matched against your profile's name. And then if it matches, you would basically get a notification saying that your Meta Verified subscription is now active, and then you would be charged on a monthly basis. If we're talking about how much it costs for the Meta Verified subscription per month, then it depends if you're getting the Meta Verified for Facebook or if you're getting it for Instagram. If you're getting the Meta Verified for Facebook and if you're getting it through the web, then you would have to pay $11.99 USD per month. But if you're getting the Meta Verified for Facebook through either an Android or iOS device, you would have to pay $14.99 per month USD. If you want the Meta Verified on Instagram, there is no web option at the moment. You would have to get it either from the iOS device or an Android device, and you would have to pay $14.99 per month, and that's USD as well. So is this available for everyone? Well, no. Currently, the Meta Verified is only available in Australia and New Zealand because that's where Meta has launched this to test it out before they launch it globally. Once it is globally, you would be able to apply for the verification if you are someone who is 18 years or above, and if you have an individual account. Organizational accounts on Instagram and Facebook currently cannot apply for this, and your account can be private or public. That doesn't really matter as long as you are someone who is 18 or older and it is an individual account. So who should get the Meta Verified? In my honest opinion, I think the people who are going to make the most out of it is the content creators, especially content creators who are not yet verified, because what the Meta Verified does is it reduces the chances of getting impersonated, meaning that if you are a content creator who is not yet verified, then you will be able to get the blue tick if you go under this subscription and pay monthly. And because you're going to be making money out of your Instagram content or online content, this is basically a business expense for you, which you can write it off as a tax offset as well. What this also does for you is that because you would only be able to verify yourself and get the blue badge after going through the verification process by giving Meta your government official ID, the impersonator who is pretending to be you or is using your content to get likes and follows would not be able to provide that, meaning they would not be able to verify and get the blue badge for themselves. So your audience is going to know who's the real you and who's the imposter. Many times it has happened where the creator and the person impersonating them have neck and neck in terms of followers, so their audience sometimes get confused. With this, the audience would not be confused as they will be able to rely on the blue badge next to your name, which the impersonator is not going to be able to get. With the Meta Verified, you will also get a support channel where a person is going to help you with your queries and any issues that you may be facing with Meta. And they will be able to help you close out or act upon any impersonators pretending to be you or using your content, so you can use their help. And in the past, without the Meta Verified, some people have tried it and some people have had good experiences, but there have been many who've not had the best experience with the Instagram support. But with the Meta Verified, hopefully that should be taken care of. I have not had the opportunity to try the support channel with the Meta Verified just yet, although I have recently signed up for Meta Verified just so that I could try it and experience it, so that I can make a follow-up video in the future to be able to provide if it is 100% going to be worth it, even for normal people. Currently, normal people, I do not see any benefit, but for content creators, especially if you're not verified yet, this is 100% going to add value to your content, to your audience, and it is also going to help you reduce the bot attacks that you, the content creators, face. For normal people, if you are getting spammed with bots and some spam accounts tagging you in comments and photos, you can make your profile private and then avoid all that. But that's not the option for the content creators, because although they can make their account private, they would lose the reach and they would lose their revenue stream, which some content creators rely on. So this Meta Verified should help them in that regards as well. The reason I say the Meta Verified is not for the normal users is because normal users use Instagram for connecting with friends and families, sharing photos and memories, and they can do that even when their account is private, which is not something that can be said for content creators. Content creators will not make most out of it if their account is private. They make most out of it if their account is public. But if their account is public, they are going to be targeted by bots, and you cannot get rid of bots. You might find ways to block the bots, but the people creating those bots will find other ways to target your account. So there is not 100% sure thing. You can always try to find the way to mitigate it, and this Meta Verified is that way to mitigate those risks and those attacks on your accounts. With this impersonation factor, because you would be the only person having your government ID, at least you are gonna have a much better experience than before the Meta Verified. So Meta Verified is not really robbing you of anything. It is not making you pay for the security features. It is just making you pay for the services that it is providing. Instagram has always had the ability to use two-factor authentication, which you can use without the Meta Verified, and you can also create a long and complex password with your account creation or anytime you want to change your password, and you don't need to use the Meta Verified subscription to be able to do that. Having a different long and complex password and then pairing that up with the two-factor authentication, in my personal opinion, I would recommend a one-time password generator such as Google Auth or Twilio's Authy, or even 1Password, which has the one-time password feature built in. You would have to pay for some of these services, but you have to be responsible for your own safety and privacy online. No one else can do it better than you. And the first step that you can take is have a different password that doesn't exist in any of your existing account. Ensure that it is long and pair it up with a two-factor authentication. If you do have any questions, you can ask me in the comments down below and I'll try to answer them. I guess I'll leave it there for now. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace.